He worked for Albert Reynolds in the 1950s and the 1960s in the Roselawn Ballroom in Moat in County Westmeath. But today, James Flanagan was just one of dozens of former colleagues from that era, family, friends and neighbours who came to this funeral to reminisce and say goodbye.
I used to be on the door. I was in the cashier's office. We were very busy. We often had 2,000 coming in at night. 2,000 people.
And Albert was there?
Albert was there.
I think they had 12 ballrooms, and they saw the potential because the showbiz scene, the show band scene was becoming very big, and they would be running 3 or 4 nights a week in all those ballrooms. So talking about 35 or 40 bands employed a week.
The Reynolds empire went far beyond the dance halls. In business and politics, thousands of connections, contacts on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean, and friends for life.
Philip texts me at 2:45 to tell me that Dad was up. His last turn.
He loved the major games in Croke Park. He always came for the major games and enjoyed meeting his political friends and previous enemies, perhaps in some cases. But he was a great socialiser.
Yeah, well, this is one of my contemporaries. Let's just put it that way. We came to Longford, I think, about exactly the same time. So I've known him for 45 years, which is a considerable stretch of any man's life. And I share the sadness of the people who are bereaved today, because I feel, very close to this man. He was a true friend as well as a parishioner, and, whose life was, very fruitful and has benefited not only the present generation, but generations to come.
Albert was a true gentleman, and I've known him over the last 30 years, and sad day.
I'll be sadly missed, but he'll be well thought of.
Very good man. Sad loss for Longford and of course for Ireland as well. But we'll always remember him as the man that always said to you when you're out canvassing, never make a promise that you can't keep.
I have great memories of Albert. He used to come out to the common meetings in Lega, which were held in my house, and himself and Margaret used to end up at 3 o'clock in the morning smoking and drinking tea. You never knew when Albert would say, well, it's time to go home.
He had a twinkle in the eye that was second to none, and when he heard an idea that made a difference for him that he liked, it made a difference, and he was just a terrific friend.
In the end, it will be the historians who will decide Albert Reynolds' legacy to this state. But today, thousands came here to vouch for his innate decency as a person, and nobody can take that away.
In the relentless pursuit of his political objectives, Dad was frequently isolated, shunned and vilified. The lonesome boatman.